Here with Michael Earley, second-year outfielder for the Great Falls Voyagers. Last season was your first as a pro. How'd you spend your first offseason?
I went back to school at Indiana University, worked out with the team there for a little bit, and then I went down to my brother's school. He goes to South Alabama, and I worked out with their team. Actually, that's how I first met Tanner. Just spent a lot of baseball in school, finishing up there, and just pretty much working out.
Now, go back to your first season. What did you learn?
The day-to-day, it's like Groundhog Day. Every day is the same. You learn different ways to trick yourself, how to approach each day. The same, but kind of mix it up a little bit so you're not really boring yourself too much.
You guys had the best record in the league. Obviously, all the teams have plenty of talent. What separated last year's Voyagers team from the rest of the league?
I think it's pitching, and we had a lot of timely hitting. We had a lot of good hitters, but we had a lot of hitters that hit at the right times. Plus, our pitching was just outstanding. If we got to the seventh, you talk about winning the last three innings. If we got to the seventh with our pitching we had last year, the game was pretty much over. And we got new guys this year, but I'm expecting for them to do the same things.
Well, you talked about one of the new guys, Brent Tanner. He's one of several players that were fresh out of college. You were one of those guys last year. What do you remember about your first few days before the season started when everyone was getting together, making the adjustment to being a professional baseball player?
Well, you kind of got to start over because, in college, you're juniors and seniors. You've already made a name yourself for some of those guys. So I kind of just tried to stay quiet and just kind of let my play do the talking. And these guys, everyone's we got a lot of good guys out here. Everyone's working hard. So you can see they've come from good programs, and they all have great work ethic.
Second season, what are you looking to develop here this summer?
I'm looking to get better at everything. I feel like I have a little bit of an advantage because I know what to expect. So I'm really excited about being here, the league, everything. I think it's going to be a really good year for us, and I hope myself has a good year as well.
It's Michael Earley, second-year outfielder for the Great Falls Voyagers.
Good.